Good morning, folks. So right now it is 3:10 and I'm at the gym waiting to go in. I left at 2:30 to get to the gym. Just wanted to get this video out here today. Guys, today's gonna be a great day, okay? I want you to remember that. Guys, the best thing you can do in the morning is get your workout in. It's gonna be so substantial and so important to your day if you're able to get your workout in first thing in the morning. Setting your whole day up for success, which is huge, okay? Because when you start your day off right, you get your exercise in, and that takes care of your mind essentially, because what you're doing is you're getting those endorphins, those feel-good hormones first thing in the morning, which is saturating your brain. And that's really gonna set you guys up for the prime environment of growing and getting to where you need to be. So that's why it's super critical that we start understanding how important exercise is, because it's so easy to forget about it and to put it off, when essentially it's way more important than a lot of us realize. We got to get our exercise in first thing in the morning. It doesn't matter if it's 2 hours like I'm doing or 10 minutes or 20-minute walk, you know what I mean? It's super critical to your growth, because you're able to really set yourself up for success when you do that. And you can see by that guy I was talking to, I'm always there super early. I'm always here super early getting it in, because it's the most important thing. You got to get your workout in every day so you get those feel-good endorphins, which are like nature's antidepressant. They're like nature's anti-anxiety. It's like nature's Xanax, you know what I mean? Takes care of your mind, which is so essential. A lot of people don't get this, but exercise is one of the most crucial parts of growing, okay? Because you are taking care of your body, and your mind and body are one, okay? And when you take care of your body, you take care of your mind. So it's just super critical to understand how important exercise is. And this is why I'm always talking about, you guys got to get your exercise in at least 5 days a week. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-minute walk or a 20-minute hike, okay? Get it in no matter what. No excuses. Wreak havoc, guys. No excuses, no apologies. That's what The Rock would say. No excuses, no apologies. But I really just think it's super important that we start understanding that these feel-good hormones are going to be so essential to your happiness and your growth. Because when you're saturating your brain with these feel-good hormones, you have no choice but to feel good. But to get those feel-good hormones, you got to put in the work and you got to put in the grind. And this is why when I was a couple years ago, I'd wake up as soon as I get up at 2:30, I'd go for a run. Sometimes I'd be up at 1 because I sleep terrible. And I'd get up, go for a run, 8-mile run first thing in the morning. And I did this intentionally, because this is the hardest thing you could do as soon as you wake up in the morning, is go for an 8-mile run or go for a 15-mile run. But I was forcing myself because of the reward, okay? The reward after was so beneficial. My brain would be saturated in endorphins and feel-good hormones. Saturate a rag and put it in an alcohol bottle and you make a Molotov cocktail, right? So my brain was saturated in these feel-good hormones, forcing me to be in a good mood. I'm not asking to be in a good mood. I'm forcing my brain, forcing myself to be in a good mood, regardless of the day, regardless of the situation. And this is why getting your exercise in every single day is so critical. Even if it's only 4 or 5 times a week, you gotta get your exercise in, or else you're gonna be lacking and you're gonna be behind, and your body's gonna be behind because you're not giving it exercise it needs. Okay, what happens if you just stay still? You stay stagnant. You don't exercise. It's very rare you're gonna keep growing. You're just gonna remain stagnant, okay? Because you're not exercising, you're not maintaining, you're just gonna get stagnant, and then you're gonna start to decay. So it's so important that we get our exercise in and we incorporate that with the growing, because that's gonna be a huge part of our growing. And also, when you're dream chasing like I am, and following your dreams and chasing your goals, accomplishing your goals, there are gonna be days that you're super stressed out, and that's why this exercise is so important, because you're able to get that exercise in, and that gives you the happiness and the fix for the stress. Without that, I'd be so stressed out daily, okay? Because I'm in the process of building my 2 companies, Mickish Media and Mickish Capital, and I'm in the development stage right now. And there's a lot of stress that goes with that because you're developing a company, you're starting it off. And also, it's so important that you start off on the right foot. To make the best decisions at this point, you gotta be taking care of your body, okay? You gotta be keeping your mind sharp, staying sharp between the ears. And I'm not talking about by doing coke, okay? By doing coke and staying tuned between the ears. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about taking care of your body so good to the point that you have no choice but to be your absolute best, ride at your full potential. I've been really getting into this concept of maxing out my life, okay? Maxing out your life. I've been reading a lot of Ed Milet lately and watching a lot of his stuff, and it's just really been getting me pumped up about maxing out your life. Like when you go to, this is how he says it, like when you die and you go to heaven and you meet the creator or whatever, what if you meet someone and that person is the exact person you were supposed to be, and you look at him and you guys are completely different people? Wouldn't that be freaking crazy? Like you were supposed to be this amazing person who reached his full potential, but instead you didn't reach your full potential, and you're just a completely different person, even though you're the same person. Imagine if you went to heaven or wherever and you met that person. It's the person you were supposed to be, and he's everything you're not. You guys aren't the same people. He's everything you're not. Wouldn't that be mind-blowing? Okay, but what if you went to heaven and you met that person who was you were who you're supposed to be, and he's your full, like he reached his full potential, and you look at him and you're the same person. So that's what I've really been thinking about lately, is maxing out my life, because you only get one life, guys, and you want to make sure you max it out to the most of your ability, no matter what. You don't want to leave any stones unturned, guys. This is your life. You only get one life, so you want to make the most of it, no matter what. And this is why having the right tribe is so essential. Because listen, we all have a tribe, okay? We all have a tribe we belong to. You gotta find your tribe and lead that tribe. This is gonna be so important, guys, to start hanging around the right people that are gonna advance your growth and not stagnate you at all. So I'm usually up at 2:30, 2:15, drink a little coffee for 20 minutes or so, then I get myself to the gym because I need those feel-good endorphins every single day for my mind to have the perfect environment for growth, therefore success. A lot of us put this stuff off. A lot of us put off working out and taking care of our body because we all want a magic pill, like we all want a magic exercise pill. You just take the pill and it's like you exercise, but that's not the way the world works, okay? All these pills and stuff on TV, they all have side effects. And that's what I really need you guys to understand. Like these pills, they may market like, oh, we'll make you feel better. We'll make you sleep. We'll cure your depression. Side effects. You may kill your friend in your sleep. You know what I mean? There's all these crazy side effects. And if you even realized the side effects from these things, you wouldn't be thinking of them as a cure-all or a fix-it, you know? You'd be like, what the hell? I'm not touching that thing. The new pill I want you guys to try is exercise. It's not a pill, okay? It's an action. You take your ass up out of bed and you get that fucking exercise in. You get your run in. Doesn't matter if you wake up late, you still get your run in. The days you wake up late are the days you feel like, nope, not today, which are a lot of my days, okay? I sleep like shit. There are a lot of my days I'm waking up and I'm like, ugh. But those are the days that are the most important, that you gotta really grind and get your ass going. Because when you get going on those days and you still work out, you still get your ass to the gym, you still get your workout in, regardless of how you feel, those are the days where the most growth occurs, because your body's drained, you're low energy. You still force yourself. Your soul says, no, I'm not listening to you, brain. You still force yourself to get up and go. And this is what a lot of us don't understand. On those days, you have to force yourself to get up and push through that uncomfortableness. That's going to be so essential to your growth, guys. Those are the days that are the most important. When you don't feel like going and you don't feel like getting up and you have very low energy, those are the most important days to go. I just really think you guys should understand that. And once you start going on those days and those making that a priority, like when I feel like that, I have to go that day, no matter what. Those are the days that are really gonna leapfrog your growth, because you're not giving into your brain who's telling you, nah, you got a six pack. You don't have to do shit anymore. Like my brain, because I take care of myself and I'm good looking, my brain will be like, dude, you got all these girls who think you're cute, you don't have to work out today. Nah, just stay inside, just relax, eat some shitty food. And I'll be like, my soul will be like, fuck you, no brain, we're not doing that. Override, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen today. And my soul knows now. I don't even listen to my brain anymore. I just listen to my soul because my brain is comfortable. My brain is comfortable exactly where it is, and it doesn't want me to get any better. It wants me to stay exactly where I'm at. And that's what you guys, that's the same concept with everyone. Your brain wants you to stay where it's comfortable, where the least growth occurs, because that's where it's comfortable, guys. Doing nothing, not growing, staying in the exact same place it is. That's where your brain's the most comfortable. But your soul, guys, tells your brain, no, I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna get up, grind it out, and I'm not listening to my brain anymore. Only my soul. And when, just like Tony Robbins says, when my soul says jump, I jump. I'm not listening to my brain. I'm not listening to my excuses or how I feel. I'm listening to my soul, and I want you guys to do the same. Don't listen to your brain who wants you to stay exactly where you're at and never grow. Listen to your soul. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get my workout in, and there'll be a second part to this video soon. All right, love you.
What's up, guys? So this video is gonna be discussing a very important topic, and I really want to get this out there today. So the topic for today is don't judge a book by its cover. And the reason I say this is because the default setting a lot of people have when they look at you is judge. That's the first thing people want to do when they look at you. To not let that occur in your life and to be way stronger than that and look beneath the surface is going to be so huge, because everyone in this world, the first thing they do, or a lot of people, not my subscribers, but a lot of people in this world, the first thing they do when they look at you is they judge, right off the bat. And I'll give you an example. When I was younger and I was getting bullied for being fat, everyone just looked at the outside of me and they were like, oh, he's fat. And they were characterizing me based on my weight. But they didn't understand that I was actually a loving, caring guy on the inside under all that fat. Right? So it's just, and I've carried this concept with me my whole life ever since then, because I always thought it was wrong to judge people based on the outside. Okay? Because that doesn't matter at all. What matters is your character and your values, not the way you look. Okay, there's plenty of beautiful people who are disgusting and ugly on the inside. And yeah, you might think they're attractive, but when you get to know them, you might be like, I don't think so, because they're just garbage on the inside. That's why values and character are so important. And this is what I implore you guys to really look for in people moving forward, is their character and their values. And don't judge people from outside, okay? Don't judge a book by its cover, because it's often misleading. Once you look at a book and you start making assumptions about it, and then you're like, this book sucks. But it could have been a really good book. You just judged it off at first glance, which is the wrong thing to do. A lot of people in this world will do that. They'll look at something or they'll look at you and they'll just make judgments immediately and they'll start comparing themselves. But this is what you want to not do, because everyone is special and unique in their own way, okay? Everyone's special and has their own uniqueness. And when you start trying to follow everybody else, you start trying to follow instead of lead and create your own path, this is when the most trouble is going to be done for you, okay? Because just because everyone's going one way doesn't mean you should go that way too, okay? Just because everyone's going one way, that doesn't mean you should follow them, okay? You need to make your own decisions in life, and if your gut's telling you, okay, everyone's going that way, but you should go that way, then go that way. People love to do this. They love to judge a book by its cover, and this is the huge flaw of society, because there's so much more to life than things on the outside, okay? You gotta be able to look on the inside to get the real joy out of life. For example, when you're making a connection with someone, be like, oh, we both are 120 pounds, or we both aren't fat. You know what I mean? If you were to do that and you were to be like, oh, well, everything on the inside is to my liking, so, or everything on the outside is to my liking, so she's perfect for me, we're gonna get married and be together forever. How do you really think that's gonna work? No, because The thing that keeps couples together is their connection and the stuff on the inside that they have in common, not stupid things on the outside, okay? And women are most victim to this because they have these unrealistic standards being thrown at them by Hollywood, by all these movies and stuff, that they have to be like 90 pounds and they have to have like 0% fat. And when I see a girl like that, I'm like, oh man, please eat some food. Please eat some chicken or something. Because I cannot, like, a girl who's just skin and bones is not sexy to me, okay? But a girl who has like very strong values, is a family person, doesn't like you just from things on the outside. She's gonna be the girl that's gonna be important, okay? Because she's looking beneath the surface, which is what 90% of people fail to do. And she's like, okay, there's so much more here. And that's what I really want to get out here today, because in this world, this messed up world, this messed up superficial world we live in, people think like, oh, he has a six-pack and he's perfect, when in fact, not perfect. I'm the opposite of perfect. I have so many flaws, it's unbelievable. But I work on myself day in and day out. I grind every single day trying to get better, every day than the day before. And this is where the true growth lies, not judging based on the outside. Now, you guys are going to see what I'm saying. When you see someone, your brain is going to start, your messed up brain is going to start judging. Like the first thing it does. And you got to be like, shut up, brain. That's not going to happen. Don't do that to me. Because your brain likes to compare and judge others who you don't even know them. But you're going to be judging them? It just makes no sense, guys. So I just wanted to get that concept out to you guys because it's super important that you're looking underneath all that facade. This is where the true treasure is, okay, on the inside. A lot of us do this. We like to judge as soon as we see someone or something and just judge. And I've trained myself to just be like, take a step back, don't do that. People do that to me all the time. They judge me just from the outside and they know nothing about me. And they're making these preconceptions in their head about who I am. They don't even know me. So I want you guys to refrain from doing that. And instead of judging from the outside, I want you guys to start looking for the good stuff on the inside. Okay, like how they treat other people, how they act in public. Are they kind? Are they talking to other people? Are they giving compliments? This is gonna be huge, especially when you guys are looking for that special somebody in your life, which I know some of you are. Looking beneath the surface is gonna be so huge to finding that special someone, because you're not focused on the facade on the outside. You're trying to look beneath the exterior, and that's where you're really gonna find the good stuff. Just like a pistachio, my favorite nut, okay? The best part is on the inside, okay guys? Okay, so super important. And another thing, guys, expectations destroy happiness. So when you're placing all these expectations, you're really setting yourself up for failure. But when you understand that expectations destroy happiness, I want you to trade your expectations for appreciation. Okay? This is where the true growth lies. When you're not placing all these expectations on other women, other people, trade your expectations for appreciation. This is huge. A lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about, but instead of placing all these expectations on everything or everyone, just be appreciative of where you are, what you've got in your life, and who you've got in your life. It's going to be so crucial to your growth, ladies and gentlemen. It's never too late to start growing. It's never too late to turn things around, okay? It doesn't matter how many times you guys get knocked down, as long as you get up every single time. You have to be willing to get up, okay? You don't stay down. Every time you get knocked down, force yourself to get up and go at it even stronger. A lot of you guys get down and then you stay down, which is the worst thing you can do. You learn from your failures and then you go back at it. Doesn't matter how many times you guys get knocked down. Always get right back up. Remember that, okay? Remember that. It doesn't matter if we're talking about a girl or a guy who rejected you. Rejection is not as serious as you guys think it is. A lot of girls are having a bad day. Listen, I have approached more women than probably anyone who's watching this video, and I've probably been rejected by more women than anyone who's watched this video because I've approached so many. So what I've learned from those rejections is girls could be on their period, they could be having a bad day, and same for you ladies. A guy could be having a bad day, because now women are approaching men nowadays, because women are super strong now, and they can do these things. They know they're not going to leave it upon a man to approach them. They're like, I'll approach him, I don't care. So I just want you guys to understand that rejection happens to all of us and not to take it so serious, especially you guys out there and you women listening. Rejection, there could be 100 reasons why you were rejected, and it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the person who rejected you. Them having a bad day, maybe they have a boyfriend, or they're fighting with their parents, or they're fighting with their boyfriend. There's all these different reasons why you need to not let rejection affect you at all. And so a lot of people love to do this, guys. They love to look at a book or look at the outside of something and they make judgments immediately. And this is what I'm asking you guys to not do going forward in your lives, because you're really generalizing everybody, the thing you're doing that to. You're like not even giving it a chance. You just make up your mind because of some things that you've seen on the outside, and then your mind's made up when in fact you didn't even look beneath the surface. You didn't even try to look beneath the surface, right? There are plenty of, when people make these judgments based on the outside, they're usually very insecure and they don't understand that your assumptions aren't always right, okay? You making assumptions like, oh, that girl's cute, but she talks to a lot of guys, she's probably a hoe. I mean, you didn't even get to know her. You didn't even get to know the girl yet. So by you making those assumptions, you're just automatically kicking yourself in the ass. So instead of doing that, I want you guys to start looking beneath the surface. Actually try and get beneath it and look for the values and the character in people. This is what drives me crazy in the society we live in, okay? People like to judge based on who they love. You should never judge someone based on who they love. Like, who the fuck are you? If they love someone, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. You should never be judging someone based on who they love. And that's why I'm so for equality and pushing back against people who do that. And they like care so much about other people's lives when in fact you need to be focused on your life. People love to be like, to talk and judge other people like, oh, he loves him or she loves her, when in fact it's none of your business, okay? It's beautiful, okay? Love is a beautiful thing, and you shouldn't be worried about who people love. Never judge someone based on who they love, okay? Because that's the problem with society. They love to do that. Society loves to do that. But you gotta be better than that, okay? You gotta be better than that and be like, oh, that's a beautiful thing right there. Like when I see two people in love, doesn't matter the gender at all, I'm like, that's so beautiful. Because love is rare, guys. Love is so rare, and I need you guys to understand that. And also, another thing that drives me completely insane is when people judge someone by their, like I've been talking about this whole video, by their outside. Like when someone judges you because you're a different skin color or the way you look. That shit drives me absolutely insane, because that's not the way good people are. Like the good people know that it's what's on the inside that matters. And that's why it just drives me so insane when people judge someone by their skin color or judge someone based on who they love. It's just like, focus on yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else. Their skin color is beautiful. Like, there's so many people I know who are like insecure. And I'm like, shit, I don't even want to be white. I don't even want to be white because some of these white people embarrass the hell out of me. And it's just like, never judge someone based on the outside, okay? Because when I was growing up and before, like when I was in 5th grade, like my best friend was like, when I was in 3rd grade, I mean, like my best friend was Indian and I had a couple other best friends that were different races. Until I was like in 7th grade or 6th grade did I really start to understand that people are like really ignorant and they like try to make people feel bad for being different, when in fact it's beautiful. Like when I see a beautiful Indian girl, I'm like, wow, she's beautiful. I'm not like, oh, she's got different color skin than me. I don't give a fuck. Like I hate people who do that. Literally, they like generalize you by the color of your skin. And it just drives me crazy because you're so much more than that. Okay, you guys are so much more than that. Don't ever let anyone put you down because they don't see your worth. Okay, just listen to me. You are beautiful regardless of who you love, regardless of your skin color. You are beautiful. And I need you guys to start understanding that. And don't let anybody ever tell you different. Because people will try to tell you different. And you gotta be like, you're just ignorant. Who cares about you? You know, you're nothing. Alright guys, so just wanted to get that passionate topic out there today, because we need to stop judging things by the outside and start looking beneath the surface. Alright, my beautiful family. I love you guys so much. I have another video coming out for you soon. Remember, be grateful for the little things. Okay guys, I love you.